It's December 1999, and 8 out of 10 experts are telling us the world is about to end.
At the stroke of midnight, January 1st, 2000, elevators may stop. Heat may vanish.
All that happened was the clocks reset and everything went on as normal. Now let's go back just 4 years to 1995, and we'll see what people are saying about the internet. According to the experts back then, it was baloney and never going to replace commerce, community, media, or shopping. Here's the New York Times in 1939 talking about how the television will never replace the radio. We just don't have time for it. Or a few decades earlier, how the car is a menace and a destruction of rural peace. Every single time new technology is introduced into the world, we have so-called experts who end up being completely wrong and just cause mass panic. Now let's fast forward to today. What do we see all over the internet? Same experts saying that AI is never going to replace jobs, never going to replace real coders. Fellas, it's already replacing you. At this point, you are simply lying to yourself if you still believe that AI is not going to be integrated into this world. I can understand why the skepticism, because of the amount of pure slop being created by morons. They're using the magic of AI to bamboozle you. These slop lords are convincing you that vibe coding is the way, or to sign up to their courses to learn how to use vibe coding to sell to businesses. There is almost no chance a real business is going to pay anybody for a slop coded app. They're not making money from their apps. You are the product they are making money from. Here is where AI is making a real impact in the world and actually saving lives. I watched dozens of videos to understand who it was that was speaking against AI and why they were speaking up against it. Every single one of them ended up being some kind of coding expert or software developer. And after watching their videos on their explanation as to why they don't use AI or why they think it won't work, it's painfully clear that they have no idea what they're doing with it. They believe that just because they're a coding expert, that they are also an AI expert. And because it's not working the way that they want it to, it must be bad. Gentlemen, there are already thousands of people making millions of dollars and they have no idea how to write a single line of code. Artificial intelligence has opened the door for those people with visions and ideas who understand how to implement their vision and idea, how to get the most out of it. They understand business and sales and they understand where the demand is. The real truth of the matter is it's not replacing coders. It's changing the way they work. And those coders who refuse to start using those tools and understanding them, you are going to fall behind and you are going to be left behind. You don't need to be an expert in coding anymore. What you do need to know is how to build the architecture, how to engineer the product. Be the human in the process. No, your one-shot slop is never going to work. However, there are hundreds of examples of people who do not know how to code, but they understand business, they understand workflow, and they understand the basic concept of engineering and are using AI to augment those skills to make money. Let's take a look at the next concern, the water usage. Here's the real number. AI is predicted to use somewhere between 4 and 6 billion cubic meters of water by 2027. Now compare that to how much you use just to power your home for the year. It ends up being about 500 billion cubic meters of water per year just for the US. And here you are looking at just how much the average use will be per home for the year for AI. Running your air conditioner at home during summer will use more water than AI will. And for those of you that got a Tesla just to start saving the environment, here you go. Your electric vehicle will burn more water throughout the year and damage the environment far more severely than any AI center ever will. So before listening to fearmongers, do some real research. There is a ridiculous amount of misinformation floating around about all of this. Human beings have been consuming water to generate power for over 140 years. Why has nobody said anything about it earlier? Why now? Again, it's because of all of the misinformation that's been floating around. And now we circle back to the experts who are worried that AI is going to take over the world. No, it's not. AI has zero intelligence. The term artificial intelligence was coined in 1955 and it was used as a marketing tactic. And the hard truth of the matter is we are so far away from general artificial intelligence that we may never reach it. Well, what about that agent that just escaped and then managed to email somebody and start hacking some companies? Look, the truth of the matter is that they were given those tools. The AI was given the tools and the directive And that's why it happened. It's not because it picked it or chose to do it itself. This isn't the Swordfish movie. There isn't some agent sitting there hacking its way out of a prison just to cause mischief on the internet. Here's another little quick fact for you. Agent doesn't mean 007 secret agent dude. It means agency, as in the term itself is a service. It is still programmed by a human being. It still runs off of code. It can only function off of the code given to it by a human being. And all of these rumors about chatbots lying to people, once again, it's from the training given to these models by human beings. It's what we refer to as a hallucination. And the reason they happen is because of the data quality that it's given, the generation method used, and the input from the user. Those three methods determine the answer that's given to you. And again, they're from human beings who are wrong a lot of the time. There is no sentient chatbot. There is no sentient agent making decisions for itself. Everything that these agents do has been done through the code that they've been given by a human being. Everything, every single thing. The cold, hard truth about AI is that it's not actually smart. There's no intelligence behind it, and it is still human driven, and it always will be. There is very little chance that AI is going to become self-aware and sentient. What they really mean is moving from a machine that reads what humans write to a machine that discovers what is objectively true through logic and experimentation. What these experts aren't telling you is that there's a huge data wall that they can't overcome, and they may never overcome. However, where we really are at is it does great predictions and pattern recognition, and it's already being implemented into business and medicine. It is coming. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be a part of your life soon enough. And that is the cold hard truth of AI. You are never going to be able to avoid it. I think that where the real confusion is that people think that AI is already built. It's not. It is still in its very, very infant form, and we are only exploring what it is really capable of doing. But again, its capabilities are going to come from human beings. Now, the reality is it can never escape Alan Turing's prediction of the 1930s. I'm not going to do a long explanation on it. There is a great video already doing that. Go and watch it and you'll understand. Start learning AI for real. Start understanding the tools that it's going to provide you. And if you are genuinely serious about using these tools to make money, then you need to understand some basic principles. You are still going to have to work very hard. You are going to have to learn about AI, and you need to learn what businesses need from AI. There is a reason why 98% of people who try to use AI to make money fail. And to be honest, the number one cause of that failure are people like this who try to convince you that creating a few agents and workflows is going to make you thousands of dollars. What those courses are not teaching you is how to turn those agents and workflows into money. You can't just rock up to a business and expect that they're going to buy something from you. I want you to put yourself in a business owner's shoes. If some random stranger off the street walked in and said he's built an agent and he wants you to pay $10,000 for it, are you really going to do that? Are you genuinely going to risk the business you've built on a stranger's word? Now, here's the other part that those courses don't teach you. You can't simply implement an agent or a workflow into every business because every single business has different requirements. They're not ready for AI. We are at the point where businesses are pivoting to be ready for AI and implement it soon enough. So don't give your hard-earned money to these course gurus. Instead, invest it in a real education on AI. Understand it, know how to use it, become the expert that businesses turn to implement AI into their own systems. I've spent thousands of hours studying AI and using it for myself. Let me share my knowledge with you. Let me share the experience that I've had, and let me show you what you genuinely need to do to enter the world of AI. I'm going to break down thousands of hours of knowledge into a 10-part series from beginner to advanced. It's going to be completely free for you guys, and I really hope you take advantage of it. If you are serious about being successful in business and AI, then you'll need to watch it. I hope to see you guys there, and the first episode is going to be coming out soon. We're going to be tackling the first real subject of AI, which is prompting, prompt engineering, guardrails, and checkpoints to ensure that AI goes where you're aiming it. And by the 10th episode, you will be able to build your own MCP to use for yourself, along with your own agent system to make things easier for your day-to-day. And no, you won't be able to sell those to businesses. These tools are simply for you and for your own understanding. Because with those skills, you will be able to create things that businesses want and need.